Welcome back to Carnivore Found Me, your Dirty Carnivore channel. Now, I need your help because I'm losing weight way too fast on this carnivore diet, and I need some information. Now, I've been on this carnivore diet for almost 2 years. Before we get started, let's share some blessings. Well, actually, let me clean my glasses. 1 minute. Okay, let's try this again. Before we get started, let's share some blessings. Now, we have 3 new subscribers. And not only are they new subscribers, they are content creators. And over here, we like to share blessings. We like to form a community. I'll keep their name down and I'll go to their page and I'll watch their videos, the videos I enjoy, and like and comment and subscribe on them. So let's share our new subscribers. Number 1, we have Life Lately with Nikki. I'll put it up here. Go over and visit her channel. Subscribe, like, comment. We also have Greatness in Every Cup. Go over, like her videos, watch them and like them, and, share. And we have Cheryl F. Paris. And go over and watch her videos as well. And I'd like to thank all 3 of these new subscribers. And I'd also like to say, if I missed anyone, please excuse me. And just holler out, put it in the comments and let me know. So, thanks. Let's get started. So, you guys, I need your help here. I need some answers because I am losing weight way too fast on this carnivore diet. And I'm just a little bit concerned. I've been on this carnivore diet for about 2 years now. When I started out, I was eating regular 3 times a day. Now, mind you, I didn't start this carnivore diet for weight loss in particular. I started it because I was sick and I wanted to feel better. However, the weight loss just came along with it, So after a while of being on this diet, it seemed I wasn't hungry a lot. And I was listening to a lot of experts which tell you, they say, well, you're not hungry, just eat when you're hungry. So I ended up eating once a day because I wasn't hungry. So I found out later I was intermittent fasting. So I intermittent fasting for a very long time, losing weight. But the goal was to feel better, and I was feeling better. So here recently, my daughter told me, Mom, you're losing a lot of weight. My sister told me the other day, how much weight are you trying to lose? She said, what size are you now? I'm like, I don't know. And then another friend of mine, he told me, you seem to be losing a lot of weight. And then just today, I sent a picture of myself to a friend of mine, and she's like, you might need to get on the scale because it seems like you're losing a lot of weight. So when more than one person tell you something, you might need to pay attention to it and take heed, because a lot of times we see ourselves differently than other people do. So I noticed that the first person that told me, it was about 2 weeks ago, they'd say that I was losing a lot of weight. And so I said, okay, I'm going to try and change up my eating, start eating maybe more than once a day. Because as I said before, I was intermittent fasting just because I wasn't hungry. I was only hungry once a day. So I'd eat anywhere between, I'd eat from 4 to 8. And then I wouldn't eat anything else. So what I did in the past 2 weeks is I changed it up. I've started like anywhere from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. I'll fix me a cup of bone broth, and I'll put maybe even almost a third of butter in it, real butter. I put butter in it and Celtic salt in it, and I'll drink that. And then throughout the day, I'll drink a lot of water. And then I'm drinking my astragalus tea, because if you it's a video, I'll put it up here. I was talking about this 6 months before I go back to get my lab work done, that I was going to be including astragalus tea into my diet, because that's supposed to be good for raising your white blood count and helping with your immune system. Now, although my tests and stuff came out good, my doctor did say that most black people have a lower white blood count. So I wanted to see if that astragalus tea actually works or does anything. The same way I did the magnesium, when I took the magnesium basically for hydration, and come to find out, it actually lowered my cholesterol. So I've done all my lab works and everything, so I'm like, why in the world am I losing so much weight? So I did get all of my lab work checked out and everything to make sure, because I feel like that's a very, very important thing, is to make sure, because a lot of times we'll feel great, but we don't get our lab work checked out, right? So I got all of my lab work, my comprehensive metabolic panel, my CBC, my lipid panel, my HGB, A1C, my comprehensive, okay, I'm going back into the previous time. And then I even did what they call a inflammation panel with my, what is that? ANA, folate, sedimentation rate, C-reactive protein. Now, the only two things that were not in the green on all my tests was my cholesterol. I told you was 200, which that's at the highest level before it's considered high. And my B12 was very high. Now, I was concerned about that B12 when I first looked at it, but my friend, she said, you eat a lot of meat, you're a carnivore, that's why your B12 level is higher. And I did check with my doctor, and she said the same thing, right? So I'm not really concerned with any of my lab tests, but my major concern is this: losing a lot of weight too fast, I know, is not healthy for you. Not only is it not healthy for you, in certain places on your body, it have your skin hanging. You have loose skin everywhere, like up under here, and then up in this area, you have really loose skin, and it just feels like I need to implement more exercise in my routine and try and stabilize my weight. Instead of dropping weight, I need to stabilize my weight and start doing more exercise. So that's what I've been trying to do, but I want to stop losing. So I've been started a little exercise plan. In fact, I've been following a guy, and I'll put his information up here so you can see it. He has a lot of different exercise plans, and so I do at least what I do now. I'm not an exercise girl. I'm not one of them girls you won't find exercising 7 days a week, 2 and 3 hours. That's just not me, and it'll never be me. So I need to do something where I can make my exercise an actual lifestyle change, something that I'll do every day. So what I do is in the mornings, when I get up and after I get my bone broth and get myself going, I will turn to him, and I'll do my arm exercise, and that's less than 10 minutes. So I do a good 10 minutes in the morning time, And then a friend of mine, she does walking, and so she's encouraged me to get back on that treadmill and start walking. Now, she does 3 miles in the morning, and 3 miles in the evening. I'm never going to touch that. I'm not even going to try. My goal is to try and do 3 miles, maybe 3 days a week. And so some days I've been able to get that 3 miles, and some days I haven't. But what I do is other things, I cut my own grass. I get out in that yard and I'll work, so I keep busy, go out in the yard, take my shoes off with my grandbaby, do some grounding, walk around, just to keep myself active, right? So my goal this next 3 months is to stabilize my weight, not lose anymore, but not gain any either. So I want to stabilize my weight, and then I want to implement a day exercise plan, 10 minutes or less, and do my three times a week walking. And then I'd also like to implement maybe a 10-minute night routine into my routine. And so I'm hoping that'll help because, I need to look it up, but I really do not think losing weight too fast is healthy for you. It's not a good thing. So that's about all I came on here to say. And so I'd like to thank you guys for listening. Oh, before we go, as usual, you know what I'm going to ask you. Please go down there and like this video for me. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel. And if you've had weight loss, tell me about your weight loss journey down in the comments, And if you know whether or not losing weight too fast is can cause complications, put it down there in the comments for me. So, see you next time.